right, guys. Pyro Slayer in the house. We're checking out some Patreon picks. Jolly Frickin' Roger by Marathon. This is not a band that I'm familiar with. Let's take a gander at Marathon here. Looks like they dropped an album in 2005 and in 2014. So a little sporadic. We only have 298 monthly listeners. So that's exciting. You guys know how much I love finding diamonds in the rough. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. First thing, right off the rip, we have a Peter Pan themed punk song, guys. And this is why I love punk. Because it's just so random what kind of lyrics you get into. A lot of it's like political discourse of some sort or another, right? Or, there's definitely stereotypes to it. But there's a lot of shenanigans. And the shenanigans typically are fun. And I also like how this is kind of like proposed as like a serious sounding song and not a goofy sounding song. But the lyrics are goofy. I like that level of goofy. I like when we have a serious sound, but the lyrics are shenanigans. Don't know why. I don't like going full shenanigans. That's Chuck. I like going half shenanigans. I like satirical type thing going on, right? So this gets big points for that for me. That being said, it also reminded me of an old man moment I had. I was like, well, glad they seem to cut from what I'm hearing in the lyrics on Spotify are in like Norwegian or something. I don't know, but it looks like Norwegian. I'm going to show you guys so you don't think I'm just like an idiot trying to guess. This is the lyrics. It looks like, so obviously I'm not very good at even my own language, but I can typically look at a language and kind of take a shot, and I'm going to take a shot and say this is something in North European for sure, Denmark, Sweden maybe, but I think this might be Norwegian or something up in that area. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, or congratulate me if I finally got something right. Now, back to the song. I did have I was like, from the lyrics, from what I'm hearing, I was glad they cut out the one scene with the racist ass scene with the Native Americans. But it is kind of funny. I had an old man moment a couple years ago where Disney Plus, when it was first like dropping. So God, this was a while ago already. So when Disney Plus was first dropping all those Disney movies, and we were watching Peter Pan, and it came up with like racist depictions as like a warning, and I was like, oh my God, everything's racist. So I YouTube it just so I'm like not full ignorant before I start bitching about it. and sure as shit, I was like, okay, that scene is super racist. God damn, I did not remember that as a kid. So that anytime you have an old man moment where you're like, oh, everything's like this now, look into it before you just assume that's the way it is. Because a lot of times memory doesn't serve you right. Yeah, that was pretty wild to see. I'm not going to lie. Now, that being said, the lyrics, I just really like how it's all proposed as like a serious and kind of a not wanting to grow up type setup. I heard Captain Hook in there. I heard Wendy mentioned. This is a lot of fun, and I definitely want to show this one to my kids. I think they would also enjoy this one as well. So not only is it going to go in a kids list for them, it's going to go in a playlist for me. That being said, we're going to go with a 7.3 playlist. Shout out to the Patreon. Show yourself in the comments. Pretty pleased with Sugar on Top. I appreciate you. And until next time, I'm Pyro. Slays music.